So think of the world as a giant lake, and the land that surrounds it is the highest land on Earth. That land is called Antarctica, and that's just the edge of our lake. So if you sail to the edge of the lake, you don't fall off into space like a pancake. You sail to the edge of the lake. You can climb up on the land and you can walk away from the lake. And who knows how far that goes because it's off limits. It's off limits to everybody until the year 2041, where they're going to kick the can down the road another 60 years if we haven't figured it out by then. And the reason it's off limits is because if you go there, you will find out you don't live on a ball, because Antarctica is a very special place. Antarctica is very likely bigger. The land of Antarctica is bigger than all of the oceans and all of the continents combined.
So, okay. So if it is flat, are you saying that we possibly live on an infinite flat plane?
Very possible.
Okay.
Here's the thing. We're going to talk about stuff that we can measure right here under our feet. We're going to talk about stuff beyond the shoreline of Antarctica, which we're going to have to speculate about. And we're going to talk about stuff higher than you and I can go, which we're going to have to speculate about. But there's tons of evidence of these things and experiments we can do to support them. Some people look at it and goes, maybe we live here. Antarctica is this ring, and maybe there's other worlds out here across the plane with their own sun. And maybe there's another ring out here with another sun. Some people think that maybe Mars and Venus are the sun out here, and Jupiter and Saturn are the suns out here. Okay. Again,
I have a
nitty
gritty question, but what leaps to mind when I see this is, what about airline pilots?
Yeah, good question.
Which I'm sure is something you thought of. They commonly fly, over the North Pole or whatever to reach someplace. So
yeah,
what is happening in the cockpit there?
Yeah, most or many have no idea. They just think they're on top of this flat plane. This ball, and the Earth is so big that they don't notice the curvature. They actually think they see curvature because their windshields are curved a little bit, and that'll curve your horizon. And they follow their GPS. But there's many, more and more every day, that are waking up to this. There's pilots that are filming, like when they're flying from California to Germany, they're doing time lapses showing where the sun is and how it never goes down. And it doesn't work on a ball. It only works on a flat Earth. And there's pilots that are figuring out the routes that they're taking make absolutely no sense on a ball. The Qantas pilots, they're figuring it out, and they say that they talk about it openly in their lounge, but they don't talk about it publicly because they'll lose their jobs. We interviewed a KLM woman pilot who was showing us all the reasons she knows the Earth is flat and stationary, besides every FAA manual saying treat the Earth as a flat stationary plane. She interviewed with us on our show called Globebusters, and then the next day she was fired. Right?